Even diehard Squid Game fans have to admit that, amidst the show's crazy twists and turns, there are some big-time plot holes and inconsistencies. From outright cheating to weird hair to contraband, here are some things that we find baffling. In the Season 1 finale, Il-nam tells Gi-hun he played the game solely because he has a terminal illness and would prefer to die there rather than out in the real world.
Feel something. Just one last time before I die.
That's fair, but there's one problem. Il-nam could have easily died playing tug of war. What if his team didn't like his strategy? Or what if they simply weren't strong enough? The outcome of the game was a total crapshoot, and Il-nam's chances of falling to his death were at least 50-50. Why would he and the other people behind the games take that risk? Sure, the terminal illness was all too real, but that still doesn't really track, particularly because of the way Il-nam exits the game with his fake death after losing at marbles, not long after tug of war. The next game up is marbles. Teams of 2 must team up and choose literally any game played with marbles, and based on all of the rest of Squid Game, you can probably guess what happens to the person who loses. Gi-hun partners with Il-nam when nobody else will, but this game of marbles comes with a particularly evil twist.
A player who manages to take all 10 marbles from their partner wins.
The fact that the members of each team are playing against each other to the death is only disclosed after the friends team up. Throughout the game, Il-nam seems to be experiencing memory issues as he's suffering from some sort of ailment.
Sir, he's not in his right mind, sir. I think he's got dementia.
Ultimately, Gi-hun is forced to take advantage of Il-nam's confusion to win the game. Though Il-nam obviously isn't killed by the guards, he's shot off screen and reappears to tell Gi-hun the truth in the season finale. His choice to let Gi-hun beat him is seriously confusing.
What a great way to go. Really?
Did Il-nam basically rig the game in that moment to ensure Gi-hun would win? Why? Was he just tired? Unclear! There's another surprise reveal at the end of Season 1, and it concerns Junho, who infiltrates some massive compound where the game takes place to try and find his brother, whom he thinks may have been killed in a previous iteration of the competition. After masquerading as one of the guards, Junho makes a genuinely shocking discovery. The front man is his brother, In-ho, and In-ho actually won the game at one point. In-ho tries to get Junho, who's a detective, involved with the sinister operation, but when Junho refuses, In-ho shoots him in the shoulder and sends him tumbling off a cliff. Early in Season 2, we learn that Junho spends months in a coma as a result.
You need to show some evidence, Junho. There was the round stuck in your shoulder, but we couldn't trace the bullet. That's all you had.
So, why does In-ho do this? Why would a former winner choose to run the whole sadistic enterprise? Not only does this not make a whole lot of sense, aside from the fact that it's a huge twist, but it only gets weirder in Season 2, when In-ho does exactly what Il-nam did and joins the game as Player 1. There's no reason given as to why any of this happens at any point, which makes it all feel absurd.